Hi, and welcome to It Doesn't Have to Be Perfect, a podcast where I talk about literally anything that I want, and it's great. I love it because I'm in charge. Actually, Merry Christmas. I know Christmas just passed, but yeah, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys had a wonderful time with your families. I know I did. I had 3 Christmases. It was great. I ate a lot of food, got a lot of cool presents, and yeah. I'm just going to get right into it because I am losing daylight right now. I decided to scroll on my phone on TikTok before starting to film, and it's like 5 p.m., but it's that era where, the sun is just going down like right away. Like as soon as like sunset, she's gone. So we're going to talk about rebranding for 2025. And what is a rebrand, you might ask, if you don't already know? There's a lot of discourse on this right now because, New Year's is coming and, we're entering 2025. But a rebrand, according to, the social medias for 2025, it's not just a physical makeover, but it's an overall makeover. Your career, your aspirations, like head to toe, your personality. We're making everything, okay, baby? We got you. we're gonna change everything up, and we're gonna make you super popular, super successful, and super rich. Okay? And in theory, that sounds absolutely amazing. It definitely does. But it's not so easy, Like it's not so easy to just upgrade your entire life in a span of a few months. It's possible. Of course, nothing is impossible. We know this, right? But it is a little harder, especially if you don't have the resources, you don't have the connections. You just have to work a lot, like to work your way up, And that's the fun part of it too, And I think you can have a lot of a good time like doing that, especially if you're into a challenge. If you're into a challenge, like you're gonna love a good rebrand, okay? When setting intentions for 2025, you have to be super specific and you have to be super intentional, okay? I had to turn on the lamp because it's getting super dark. But yeah, you have to be super, super intentional and super specific, okay? You can't just like say, I want to be healthier in 2025 and not have anything to measure that, So we're going to talk about specific ways to work on your rebrand for 2025, okay? It's not just a makeover where, the girl in the movie, like she has curly hair and now she has straight hair. She used to use glasses, now she uses no glasses. Like it's not so surface level, okay? We're going to get deep into it, okay? And by we, I'm going to say you because you're the one that has your own intentions, your own goals, your own aspirations. They're different than mine, but I'm going to kind of break it down to how we can accomplish that together. Step number 1, reflect on this past year. What has worked? What hasn't worked? What have you accomplished? What didn't you accomplish this year that you did set out to accomplish this year? I think it's so important to look back on everything that you've done, everything you have achieved, okay? Pat yourself on the back. I am not good at this. I will admit I am not good at like patting myself on the back, telling me that I did a good job because I feel like everything I do is just like not enough. I need to do more. And that's something that I need to work on. Or you know what? Not work on, but just acknowledge and be like, Janine, look what you did this year. You got your master's degree. First of all, you have a way healthier relationship with food. And I will say that this year, I don't really know what shifted. I don't know if it's just adulting. I don't know if it's just like me growing up, but like I have a way better relationship with food and my body. Like it's still, yes, like it's kind of like more in the back of my mind. It's more like a little echo in the back, but not really so prevalent in like in my face anymore. So that's something I need to pat myself on the back for as well. And things that didn't work, well, I feel like I procrastinated a lot, I mean, I still got my things done, but like I procrastinated a lot, and that's something that I want to work on. Like looking back on this, like, yeah, I could have been better at this, and I could have been better at saying no, like I don't want this anymore, I'm not good at letting go sometimes, and that's one of the issues that I want to work on in 2025. Just being able to say no when I don't really want to go or I don't really want to do something. Step number 2, we're gonna brain dump, okay? And brain dumping is kind of like brainstorming, but you're putting just everything that's on your mind, everything that you want out on a piece of paper, or, if you're using one of those free form apps to like draw, like do that. Just everything that you want for 2025, find images, find keywords, everything that you can think of, just have it all on a blank piece of paper, okay? Look at it, and then from there, you're going to select what you actually want. Like, you're going to pin down to like the important things that you actually want in 2025, not just all these like, fluff words that just look good on paper, but they're not really what you want. Something I've seen a lot of people do is use ChatGPT for this. They'll say something along the lines of, can you write me a dream day in my life based on the following information I'm going to give you, be specific. And I did not try this yet, but I don't know, I'm scared to. I know ChatGPT is like taking over and stuff, but like, what if it tells me a completely like out of touch routine? I mean, I can play around with it, but I'm like, I can only do so much. I'm just a girl. But no, yeah, definitely try that out. I feel like I've seen a lot, since a lot of people are talking about it, it must be good, must be giving them some type of good information if it's that hyped up. But then again, things that are overhyped sometimes just fall short, like you're really short. So, but yeah, try that prompt out. And, after you do all your dump, gathered all your resources, it's time to get specific. And that's where we go to step number 3. Use the SMART goals. If you don't know what SMART goal setting is, it's essentially a breakdown of your goals. So it gets really specific. So for example, SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. And I've personally used this for my work before. My supervisor at the time, he loved it. He loved the breakdown, how specific it was. It was realistic. It was attainable. Again, like it all says on the paper. And it's really easy to just like say again that I'm gonna, be fitter in 2025, but then you don't have like a gym schedule, like a routine, you don't have anything played out. You don't even know what like goal weight you want to get to or whatever, even though like I don't really encourage, like measuring your weight like that, because at least for me, it's kind of like not useful. It just gets really obsessive for me. But if it's something measurable like that you can do, like go ahead, do it. And be very specific, okay? And that's something that I will say that I struggle with a little bit. Well, in the sense that, when people say believe in yourself, this is going to sound off topic, but just, I promise you, it'll get back to the point. When people say believe in yourself, I don't think I really understood that until this year, or like until recently, where believing in yourself is like imagining yourself actually going through with that thing, and anticipating the challenges that will come with that. Okay. Like really believe that you can conquer and get over like those obstacles, and like really just shine through at the end of it. Like you have to really, really understand that, like, and tell your brain, hey, I can do this. I can get to the other side of this. Like I can imagine it. Like in my head, I can see myself doing it. And that's going to make it more probable for you to actually accomplish those things. And I think there's actually a name for this. Let me look it up. It's called mental contrasting. So mental contrasting is a psychological goal setting and achieving technique. It asks practitioners to visualize, to use visualization to consider the outcomes and challenges of achieving a goal. Most of the time, people may only focus on the anticipated outcome. Like the satisfying relationship, career success, and financial stability. Yeah, so imagining yourself doing that, you're more likely to actually accomplish that goal. And that's what I mean by like being realistic with it, and like really just being able to visualize it and be specific. Okay, that's the key word for this episode. Specific. Being specific with your goals, okay? I hope that gives you a head start on your rebranding for 2025, and I'll see you guys in the next one.